Hi everyone, this is Gabe with Harvest Plugins, and today we're looking at creating chord progressions with Harvest Mini, which is free, by the way. The whole idea here is using a new workflow to break out of your patterns. So hopefully this video helps you come up with something totally new, something you wouldn't have played on your own. And I'm just going to jump right into it and show you how chords can be made with Harvest Mini. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is set my bars knob to 2 and zoom out so I can see both of those bars. Then I want to choose a scale. So for this example, I want to choose E natural minor. And I'm going to leave the octave at 0 for now. So what I want to do first is put in some half notes. So I'm going to set my note length to half, and then my preset dropdown, I'm going to choose half notes. And here's what comes out. So I think that's a good start, but it's actually probably too high. So I'm going to go to the -1 octave and re-randomize. So these chords are going to be in my final chord progression. So I want to make sure they have some sort of sequential logic to them. And I think this particular sequence does. So what I'll do is lock it. And what the next thing I want to do is just add another layer. So I'm going to select half notes again. This looks too close already. I don't need to hear it. I'm going to randomize. Now this looks a little better. Let's hear what this sounds like. So that's perfect. I'm just going to lock those as well. So I hit lock again. And now if I had a third note, they're going to be a bit close. So I want to spread out the notes into the higher octave. So I'm going to turn off the -1 octave and turn on the baseline 0 octave. Now, again, same thing. I'm going to put half notes again. So let's hear what we got. Okay, not amazing, but let's randomize that. That's much better, and already it's getting kind of interesting, and I almost don't want to tweak it anymore, but for the sake of this video, I will. So you can see it's repetitive. If you need to, you can come in here and just drag it and try something different manually, but I'll just randomize again. Randomize again. So that's an all right chord progression. I could keep going and find something solid, but what I'll do now is just record my chord progression and by hitting record on my track and recording Ableton. Okay, and this is where I would recommend just taking things into your own hands. I mean, you can make different rhythms with Harvest Mini, but for something like this, I would recommend arranging them to your own taste. You know, if you want to take this further, we can always add another layer. So let's add another layer and do some 4-note chords. This gets a little bit more difficult, but let's try it. So essentially, this is just a new workflow to get you to find something on the keyboard without thinking so much about thirds and fourths, and just putting it out on the screen and just listening to it. Using the randomize feature, it's a great fun way of working. If you like this workflow and you want more control, I highly recommend checking out Harvest Full because that's exactly what it was made for. Thanks so much for watching. This is Gabe with Harvest Plugins. See you on the next one.